What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the SH Monsterarts Godzilla 1989, aka Godzilla vs. Biollante Godzilla. That's right, my Zillions, brand new SH Monsterarts. Here is the box. It is a pretty standard SH Monsterarts box with the tears and the rips, so you could see what's inside, which there is absolutely nothing, because there he is. There is a Godzilla on the box. You get a nice little sticker there. Side of the box, nothing crazy going on. The back, you got all the obligatory product shots. This is nice and glossy. Bottom, got Godzilla upside down. But here he is, so without any further ado, let's get to the review. So, this guy comes with no accessories, so if that's going to be a fault for you, then it's going to be a fault for you. It is not for me, but putting it out there, it's going to be a fault. Proportionally, I think it's pretty good. It looks really nice proportionally. The neck is sufficiently long, which is a big trait of this suit, and I think they did it well. The arms look pretty good. The hand just popped off. It's funny, if you saw my unboxing, I said nothing was popping off, but I am getting this hand and this arm popping off a bit. So file that on there. A possible complaint, but it's not an annoyance complaint, right? So I think proportionally it does work. Now, there is issues here, unfortunately, for me. And that is mostly in the mouth. This guy needs some dental work. First off, his tooth is like totally pushed to the side. The bottom teeth are almost like non-existent. They also look like they're pushed in or something. His mouth is a little slack, but you can fix that. That's not a problem. I do think the eyes look pretty good. Like, yeah, even if you look at it from the front, it's not bad. And definitely on the sides, it look pretty good. The only thing I will say is I feel like there's a bit too much gloss in them, and it's kind of like hurting me, like hurting my perspective on like what it really looks like. Like that eye looks, you can see, looks pretty good. It's got a little bit of red in there. It needs some Visine on both sides. But this eye for some reason feels a little too glossy. Mouth, the nose, and the upper lips there, the maw looks really maw-y. It looks pretty good. I think the mouth looks pretty decent. Like, shape-wise, the bottom isn't bad. But, man, he's got too much gum. And it looks like his teeth have been filed down on the bottom. Am I wrong there? It does look really weird. Yeah, the tongue looks good. There's a nice wash over the tongue, and that looks pretty good. Overall, the head looks nice. And if I close his mouth, I think it looks a little bit better, but you do get that, you get a gap in the middle because I feel like the bottom teeth are just too small. Yeah, it's a little weird. It is a little weird. Yeah, it does, you know, provide that appearance pretty good of the G89. Little ears. The dorsal fins up here are fine. Dorsal fins here look pretty decent. Don't really have a problem with them. Sculpt is good. I think the paint is decent overall. Got some variance in color. Nothing is like sloppily coming down or anything. Actually melds pretty well. As you see, they kind of made it a little bit lighter around here, which is good. But yeah, I like the dorsal fins. I heard some complaints about the dorsal fins. Personally, I like them. Whether it's completely accurate or not, I'm not 100%. But as far as a toy, it's fine. They look really fine all the way down. The tail looks pretty good overall too. Good sculpt. I do like it. On the bottom, looks pretty smooth. Come on, where's... Here we go. I think it's time to move my desk again. Optimus Prime's over there. Catching a lot of attention lately. The legs look pretty good. I do like the musculature. Knees look really good. There is a nice wash on this guy. There's a black wash, as you can see on the knees. You see it really well. Well, I can see it really well. I don't know how well you see it, but you can see that there is on this guy some paint work, which is great. It is really good. I do like that. You can see it here. Can you see it here? I don't know. I can. And it does look good. The nails are painted really nicely, and they're shaped really well. I like the sculpt a lot. Bottom of the feet. Bottom of the feet. So yeah, it looks really good. I like these folds over here and how that looks. Some extra to cover any sort of gapping. That's pretty good. You do get a little bit of gapping there, but if you just move that over a little bit, it's not so bad. Less on that side. The front of the body here is pretty good. There's some such like shiny parts. You see that? You see how that's shining on both sides there? Very interesting. But really good sculpt work here. I do like it. Again, you got good paint, and that is very welcome. The arms look great. The hands look really good. Nice paint on the nails on both sides. It's very nice. I do dig that. And, you know, that neck does look really good. The head overall does look decent, but man, yeah, teeth. Having a problem with the teeth, guys. Not gonna lie, having a problem with my teeth. So, not loving it. Boop. Not loving it. Okay, so articulation. The mouth opens. I'm sure the tongue lifts. If I could get in there, but I do see a ball joint. But I don't know if that's just for the jaw. Oh, there. Here's the tongue. It's just on a little clip, so, oh boy. Don't lose the tongue. Do not lose this tongue. Let's get it back in there. Get in there, tongue. So you could do that with a tongue. Ah! Alrighty, so I feel like, you know, while you can move the tongue, maybe you shouldn't move the tongue. The head moves like so. You do have another joint there in the neck, which makes you do some really good head tilting. I do like that. This guy wants to come in the video. Shoulders. There you go. Come out. See the joint there. Told you that one comes out on me. Can move it around a little bit in the bicep. A little bit, not a lot. Actually, this one works a lot better. The elbows, Hercules, work pretty good. Oh, now that one came out. You see another ball joint in there. So that's happening now. Now that's happening. Now that I'm moving this guy around a lot. Waist, are you gonna pop out on me too? Can't go back and forth. Very, 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 very tight on mine. Legs actually kind of split a little bit, and I think that's because of the way they finagled this one. The hips feel really good, and loose, not loose, well, not like loosey-goosey, but like loose enough where you could get some decent movement. The knees work all right. Of course, they got the patented, you know, coverings everywhere, which does always limit a little bit of articulation, but at the same time, it's not so bad either. You know what I'm saying? You can rotate it. And the feet do move at the ankle there, and you can pop it out. Pop it out. Can use it for ankle tilt and all that. That's OSH Monsterarts. You're lucky I love Godzilla. This is why with Godzilla I can tolerate all the popping. I can't tolerate it with like Monster Hunter. No, I cannot. Lines that, you know, I'm getting just because of SH Monsterarts. It's on its last legs. Zenogar, you better do good for me. Tail, segment there, segment here, segment there, segment there, segment there, segments everywhere. Lots of good movement on tail. I'm not going through every segment. There's a lot. There's one. There's one. Yeah! Ball joints. There we go. That's what I'm missing. Okay. So I will fix that, but the articulation is, you know, standard SH Monsterarts. He's got some good points. Some really good points. I really like the hips a lot. I think they work really well, but, you know, typical ball joint, SH Monsterarts, shenanigans, you know, which always kind of bring me down lately. For your size comparisons, we're going to kick things off right with the reason why this figure even exists. To scale with their Biollante, and it does. I mean, there you go. It looks pretty much on model. I gotta say, I think it does very well in those terms. So mission accomplished. You know, like honestly, like this is what you want on display, and whatever little gripes I may have, you know. This is the end product that, you know, to me, is the point of this figure's existence, and it works. It works in the most important aspect of the figure. For me personally, I mean, if you don't have Biollante, then, yeah, you know, you're gonna have other reasons to get it. You love the 89 suit, and, you know, your mileage is gonna vary on everything I said. But seeing this together like this, yeah, this is awesome. And here's how he scales with some of the other Godzillas in the line. And as you can see, he's kind of mid-range-ish. Scales totally fine with, you know, other Heisei Godzillas. So that's actually very good. But as you can see, yeah, it's a little smaller. But I didn't realize that, you know, like this guy feels a little small with those guys too. Interesting, right? Here he is with the previous SH Monsterarts 89, the big DX, and I'm always going to call it a DX because I don't like the other initials. So it's a big DX SH Monsterarts for me, and as you can see, I mean, obviously, it's going to be way different, and obviously the first one didn't scale with Biollante, but it was a nice thing that they did, and I really wish they would have put out that Shin Godzilla and continued the DX line, because I got to tell you, it's one of my favorites. Here he is with a Bandai Baby version of himself, a Shokokan version, which is a really good 89. And last but not least, here he is with the NECA. Stay tuned. Of course, we're going to have a full comparison video. And my final thoughts. I gotta say, the best part about this figure is that it goes with Biollante. Yeah, I mean, for sure, like, it scales really, really, really well. They did a good job there. I think it's pretty spot on, but there's things about this figure that I obviously don't love. A lot of it has to do with the mouth. I mean, I'll just, you know, boil it down to that. If my mouth looked a little bit better than it did, I might like this figure a lot more, but it's just kind of like the bottom teeth are non-existent, and the jaw sits a little, the bottom jaw just does sit a little bit weird, and then you got that top tooth that's a little bit messed up. Probably with some heat, I can make this a little bit better, but I don't like, and here's something about me, I don't review toys that I fix. I review toys that are manufactured. Does that make sense? So yeah, otherwise I think it's pretty good. Yes, he's got a lot of popping issues. A lot more than I originally thought in my unboxing, unfortunately. But that's par for the course for SH Monsterarts, and as well as, you know, it's okay. I have no problem with it with Godzillas. I really don't. I'm in it mostly for Godzilla's. Like I said, if this was the Zenogre review, this figure would be in that pile of Optimus Primes in the back right now, because I cannot take another Monster Hunter figure that's gonna make me absolutely nuts. So fingers crossed. But this guy, I'd say he's somewhere in the middle for me. You know, somewhere in the middle. I don't love it. I don't hate it. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. And please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Stay tuned for a comparison video with the NECA. Peace out, peeps.